This is Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. Recently, I did an interview during the Super Bowl of a guy named Roger. He had some very interesting questions about the lost or found tapes of the NFL Super Bowl I. So I thought I would answer his questions, and we did a very interesting interview about the tapes, in my opinion, the recordings, the value of them, how they were recovered, and a bunch of different aspects of these videotapes. Obsolete Video Services prides itself in doing really good video recovery. He also asked me what I would do if I've ever discovered any vintage tapes like that of the Holy Grail. What would be the first thing to do? The first thing to do when you find master broadcast tapes of any rare television program, do not play them. Have them done properly. These tapes are starting to fall apart. They're starting to shed. They're starting to go sticky. If you pop them on a machine just to view them, you got to shed the tapes on the inside, which creates serious dropouts. So when you do get them done properly, the recordings are going to look terrible. So whatever you do, if you find tapes like this, do not play them. Seek out somebody that can do the job, such as Obsolete Video Services, who knows what they're doing with this stuff. Don't just sit there and go to any place to say, oh, I could view these for a few minutes. Don't view them. You'll cause more damage to the tape than it's worth to get them done properly. But anyways, Roger was interviewing me about this NFL game, and I gave him my opinion that there's a missing tape. It's kind of strange that the man who had these tapes in his attic only had 2 tapes, not 3. Each tape is an hour long, and so the game is close to 3 hours or whatever a game runs at that time. There should have been 3 tapes, not 2. There's probably one still sitting out there. Maybe you'll find it. Maybe you'll find somebody who can find this missing tape. If you do, seek out my services. We'll be glad to help you out. We do a vast amount of vintage video recovery. We recover off of 1-inch broadcast tapes, the one behind me. We recover off of EIAJ, which is half-inch videotape, CV, skip field tapes. We do a lot of modern cassette type of formats, 3/4-U-matic, Betacam SP. We do an awful lot of video recovery here. But my pride and joy is the 2-inch quad. Love this machine. This is where you're going to find the most earliest and most kick-butt video recordings are going to be done on tapes like this. This was the earliest videotape known. TV stations would record a program on here, say it was an hour long, but the problem during that day is these tapes were $300. In today's money, about $2,700, close to $3,000. They would reuse the tape for the following day. This is why a lot of these tapes programs that were on television don't exist anymore, because they didn't save the footage that were recorded on tapes like this. So it is a shame. I feel really bad for people who collect vintage television, such as myself and other people. They're always looking for things. Then all of a sudden, here comes this NFL Game 1. It must have been a real tragedy to realize it's missing part of the game. But if you're out there and you find 2-inch quad tapes or any type of broadcast tapes, and it might be a Holy Grail, contact us. We would like to hear from you. We could definitely help get this tape saved and do it the correct way. We do have a quad machine that can do these, and of course, everybody knows out there I service and repair all my decks, so all my stuff works like it did when it was new. That's the way to get a good transfer, folks. If the machines work like they were when they were new, you're going to get a great copy when you bake and clean the tapes. So Obsolete Video Services is here to do all kinds of tape transfers. Let me know if you have anything you need. And I have to say, the person who found the NFL game, or the Sun, boy, you're one lucky guy. But I wish you would have found me, I wish you would have found me. I could have did the tape, properly for you, but that was a really good find, and good luck with that.